Damn.
Yes,
I'm gonna move.
I was on that shit.
I'm gonna move from
So niggas got Burna Boy tickets and didn't tell anybody?
What you
Nigga, everybody told me
don't fuck
that.
with us.
Yo, he really don't. But how you remember?
Clearly.
How you remember the party? You didn't let niggas know, bro.
Y'all was going Afro Nation first of all.
What's
Which
so
you
Burna?
told us to go.
Yeah, Rich,
I said to
yeah. He said,
you
go
said
ahead,
go
go
brought it up,
ahead.
nigga.
I didn't bring it up.
Yes, you
The
did.
Twins did.
No, it was you.
did.
Alright, well, fuck it.
Yeah, that
I was gonna go, but niggas ain't going, so.
I'm going.
You guys are really
Y'all
going.
didn't send the invitation to me. Y'all didn't be like, oh, honey,
Yeah.
you're not going? How about you come with us?
You bought the ticket before we did.
And you got the spot too.
I'm saying, when I told y'all I wasn't going,
You didn't tell us you
all I
weren't
seen
going.
was your
You said I'm
ticket.
selling your ticket.
The twins told me you wasn't going. You didn't tell
Twins
me.
didn't even tell me that. You didn't call. You didn't tell me like, yo,
That's
I know you was about to go, but like, yo, I
we
ain't
start the episode
going.
off with Cap.
How's that? When did you tell us?
Bro, we legit had this conversation here, bro.
Listen.
When?
Last week or the week before that when we was recording
Nigga,
the
your ticket
podcast.
was posted
No,
before
the
we
first,
had the
no.
conversation.
The first week was recording the podcast, first episode, the very first episode, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We spoke about it. I told everyone here. I was like, I'm not going anymore because X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, no, you did. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm talking about before that.
What do you mean?
Because we got our tickets before that. So before the
Bro.
first episode,
You and I had a conversation. I told you I was going, bro.
you were going.
Yes.
You heard what he just said. You and I
I
had a
told
conversation.
you I was going.
I was going.
And then we
So-
had it planned out.
Yeah.
And then I found out that y'all was also going too.
Okay.
And then now I'm not going.
You didn't. That's I'm saying. You
You
didn't
didn't
tell
communicate
me.
with us. that
Yeah,
was
you
going.
just said
You
that.
just
like-
said your ticket was listed 2 weeks ago. You
Bro,
didn't say,
I said 2 weeks ago.
yeah, but you
we
didn't
were
say,
here, I
hey,
told you.
hey,
We're wasting-
Dami,
we're-
my friend.
we're
I'm not
wasting
going to
time.
Afro Nation anymore.
We're wasting time.
The
Listen.
Burna Boy's coming and it's gonna be
Welcome to
fire.
the hood.
So
Welcome to the
next.
hood. Burna
You
Boy.
don't- you don't
Shout out
really-
Burna Boy.
You don't really fuck with niggas. Today showed me a lot about our friendship. I know where we stand on.
Hey, listen. Welcome to the hood. Season 4, episode 2. We biz back in the motherfucking thing, and very excited to bring y'all listeners, lovely viewers, a great episode tonight. We hope we got a special guest in the building. A lot to get to. A lot has happened this week. Shout out to the Wade family, and you know what I'm saying. So. Season 4, episode 2, here we are. 3 amigos. Go ahead and introduce yourselves to the lovely listeners, the first time listeners, new time listeners, last time listeners, all y'all out there. Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa. It's your boy Flacco. We
Yeah.
back, episode 2. Glad to be back, guys. I miss y'all.
How was the week?
We pretty good. Work is good.
Yeah?
Trying to stay busy,
Stay working?
stay working, hooping.
Cousin
as much
check,
as I
don't be
can.
another statistic.
Pretty much.
I feel you, my brother. I feel you. To my right,
I don't have any cool intro. Like
the infamous.
big guy over here, but it's Dom. Week was smooth. Felt weird though, but I was tired all week. Still tired.
Coming off a long weekend is usually like, I don't know, how the fuck it's already Friday?
We went by quick though.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
quick, yeah.
It's really weird for me, but you know, we're here, live and direct.
We'll dive into it later. All right. And a special guest, the second Zoe of this season so far.
Disgusting.
This is hate.
Yo,
We might have to keep that theme.
Right.
That theme
that's
going.
Zoe. That's
That
Zoe.
guest theme
We
going.
might have to. We
Fuck
might have
with
to. She comes from the mean streets of where?
Don't even be. I can't
She don't want
even
to. She don't
be-
want to know where she's
She
from.
don't want to the
I don't like
locale.
From Haiti, though. That's a fact.
She from Haiti. She's from the Delmas.
Nobody knows.
Jack man.
Jacques Mel.
Why? Look, Jack Melton.
I didn't know you can look from. You can look up certain places.
I'm just saying that.
Everyone got a picture of your face, you know, like you know your face, like everybody knows.
Shout out to the
Anyways,
Haitians out
guys, it's
there.
Kay.
Shout out! No, we can't just. That's not the intro that
What? I don't have a
we
cool
need that
intro.
roaring in intro,
Okay,
like
fine. Do
you know what I'm
it.
saying. So shout out to all the Zoes out there. We got a Zoe lady in the building, first lady,
First lady.
first lady in Haiti, hailing from the streets of Delmatois.
It's Delma 19, but okay.
She's not. Oh, I told you. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, it's Kay. I don't really have a cool intro, but that's it. I go back Kay.
If you come back on this show,
I don't have a cool
Did
intro.
anybody call you by your real name?
No, I be forgetting that Kay is not my real name.
are you gonna let the
Fine,
I'm
y'all
gonna
can say
let
right.
them
It's Kashia.
Kasha!
No, bro. See, you already forced it.
You did it with the whole Asian accent.
It's Kashia.
Kashia.
Nice and simple.
And then down in the middle, say the name real
Let
quick.
me hear it.
My Nigerian brother, say the name real quick.
Cash out?
Honestly, Cash App.
You just said
That's
Cash
it.
App.
Cash App K. There you go.
Listen. We're glad that you decided
Yes, thank you.
to take the time off on this Friday night and join us. When the people hear this, they're like, wow,
Love.
Can't wait.
love.
I can't wait to stir the pot.
Let's dive in. So, first and foremost, tragically, somebody please look up his actual name. I really
Bashar
appreciate that.
Car
Something
Jackson.
Or better known as Pop Smoke.
Cool.
Met his untimely demise on what day was it? The 20th of February?
I'll tell you.
Is that right? Or was that
Was it
Wednesday?
yesterday?
No.
No,
It was the 20th.
the 20th of February.
No, 19th.
19th?
So it was
19th?
Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday, we learned, Wednesday morning actually, out in LA, we learned that Pop Smoke unfortunately passed away.
No, he didn't pass away. He was killed. Big difference.
Still passed.
Passed
He was
away.
killed.
Yeah, but he
That's
still
like saying
passed.
Martin Luther King passed away. Like, no, he was murdered.
Yeah, but he still passed away.
Okay, but like we have to say as
We
if
go-
it was
we
like,
go-
it
we
wasn't
go-
like a heart attack or like a pretty passing.
I
Like,
see what you're saying.
he was
Yeah.
killed.
Well, in a home invasion, for the listeners who don't know,
Apparently it
or
wasn't a home invasion.
either,
There's a targeted hit.
well, it probably was, but I'm just saying from what the reports,
What's the report say?
what the reports say, I can only go based off that. From a home invasion in Hollywood Hills, is that correct?
Yes, sir. The Hidden Hills.
Hidden Hills, we see that, yeah,
It's not wild.
I think they were saying 4 suspects right now.
At
Four
least
masked in arms.
4 masked and armed suspect broke into where he was staying at the time, and shot and critically wounded him, and obviously later as time went on, he passed away. They tried to resuscitate him, which disgustingly video did come out of that, so I did see that unfortunately, but
I don't know why they look.
he's 20 years old, born in 1999, obviously passed away in 2020. Want to go around the room. It's sad to see when rappers die so young. So I just want to go around the room. One, get people's initial thoughts, and secondly, how you felt about hearing it. So I'll start with Endo, as always.
Yeah, it was tough. Like Wednesday morning, I got to work, sat down. You know, you try to just get your stuff organized. You know, just kind of start your day, and then I think text came through. Honestly, it was just like the Kobe thing. Like text came through. I think it was a TMZ text. I think it was from TMZ that reported it first.
I thought
Yeah, I think so.
From what I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I sent the screenshot. He sent the article.
Yeah, but someone sent it to me before y'all did. I forget who it came from, but I'm pretty sure it was TMZ on it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah, we're not doing this again. Like, this one got to be fake because
He is so sudden.
it was just like,
shit
bro,
with
what?
that,
Like,
yeah.
it's random.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I was just like, damn, like that's just crazy. So then obviously, like all the other stuff started coming in. Twitter's blowing up.
Yeah.
We're just seeing everything kind of happen, and I was just sick. Like, there's no way to describe it. Like, it's just so tough because it's like, bro, like he's literally become like such a big part of like culture now, in sort like in so little time.
Yeah.
And then
sure.
just to see him like, oh, okay, it's like all over now. Like, and for him to be so young, his music is everywhere. People that know me, like y'all know, if Pop Smoke come on, I'm at the function. Pop Smoke come on.
We know.
Like,
We know.
I'm the first person to get up. Do my little dance, and I'm just like, bro, like now we don't even get none of that no more. Like we don't get none of the hits. He literally just dropped the album last week.
I remember you came in like for our first episode. I think that's his album had come out since our first episode.
Yeah.
And he was champion. Like before anyone even heard it, you were like, "Yo, you heard that new Pop Smoke?" And I'm like,
It's tough.
"I'll get to it."
This was tough. But yeah, I was just sick. Honestly, the day was over for me right there. Like there was no way I was even doing work. Like I was sitting at my desk, like I'm looking like my manager, like I hope you don't notice that I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm actually like not gonna do anything.
It's tough, for sure.
But yeah, that was my kind of reaction to it, and obviously like that was like the big topic of the day, or really of the week.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere I went, like that was the first thing people were talking about. Like I think Wednesday I had a men's league game pulled up, everybody was talking about it. Yeah, everywhere I went, like that was the topic of conversation. I even went to grab lunch at work, and I'm hearing other folks talk about it. Like folks you wouldn't even like think. Imagine wouldn't even know who Pop Smoke is.
Was,
like, they're talking about it, waiting for their food. I'm just like, wow, like that's crazy.
For sure.
Tough.
Dom, tell us how you feel.
It was same thing. I was in the car actually because I went to work, network issue, so I was leaving work. I went to a Stop and Shop and I went on Twitter to tweet that I was an idiot for going to work when I didn't need to.
I did see that. I saw that tweet.
Then I refreshed, and the first thing TMZ article did, and again, same reaction, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was weird, but what I did, like, the thing with me is, at first you want to separate hysteria from facts. So like, I was waiting for the news to roll in, more and more details come out, and then I was just off my phone for the rest of the day because when the Kobe news broke, like I was refreshing my timeline every 10 seconds, like just reading. Like the thing with me is I immersed myself in the Kobe on this, and I was just like, now like this is weird, so I'm gonna step away from it and I'm gonna let it process. And all I just kept coming back to was that he's 20, which is young. We were just talking at 20 years old. I was in college, about to graduate, and I didn't know what I was gonna do in my life. But imagine being 20 and all your dreams are coming true. Like that must be a surreal feeling. One, and two, it just goes back to like, and I don't like making it a race thing, but it's like rap is one of the few genres like you can't get money and just keep it going. You got to deal with haters. You got to deal with attempts on your life. Blah blah. Like again, it's not a race thing, because every race there's murders. But it's like you don't hear people killing each other in rock and roll. You don't hear blues singers kill like
worry about death. Yeah.
All you hear about is in death. All you hear about in rap is like murder, and it's like we got to do better as a people. But imagine being at 20, you know you're good. Like your family is good. Like you don't. You're good, and then you just have that taken from you in 6 months. We saw his ascension in the summertime when Welcome to the Party came out. The I Thought Get Me Lit, and he was on Travis's album. Then there was memes about him when he got his teeth fixed, and when he was ground you literally saw all of that, and then just gone. Yeah. So it's tragic, it's unfortunate, and my condolences to the Jackson family, to his friends, and that's tough. 20 years old is, bro, you don't even have your life figured out. Like you don't got it figured out, and he was doing it. So far too familiar. Rest in peace. That's all I can say.
Okay, I know you came in. We was playing a little music earlier, and you was really like devastated. Like I cannot believe it. So I'm imagining that he meant a lot to you. So how did it make you feel?
What is crazy about it is, I kid you not, the night before, like I only play Pop Smoke at the gym. The night before, I had my snap recorded screaming "She Got a Thing," and I was like, "Oh, I'm obsessed with this song. Like I can't stop singing it." I tweeted Pop Smoke album hit. That's it for the gym. Like I literally just said that. The next morning, I hear my coworker, white guy, 72, rapper shot dead in Cal, and I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And I look over, I'm like, "Mac, who is it?" And he was like, "Pop Smoke." I'm like, "You're lying." I scroll Instagram, I see Baller Alert, Shade Room, everybody's posting. I'm like, all right. It's crazy how things happen. Like with Kobe, the meme with him and Gigi went viral.
Yeah. I'm
screaming Pop Smoke, and then like he dies. I mean, bad things happen to 3. I hope that's not true, but I don't know. It was just devastating. He's 20.
Yeah.
He had his whole life ahead of him. He just made it, and niggas is greedy, selfish, haters. The list goes on.
So to kind of speak on that point, I heard like a lot of rumors and a lot of theories come out on how this happened. It was reported that it was a home invasion. Then you go in so unlike you, I did the opposite. Like I'm similar to you, Dom, in the sense that like when I am fixated on something, I really immerse myself in it, right? So I'm looking now, like I'm researching, like, and they brought up somebody who they claim was his brother. They took an Instagram post, and then they had the address on there, and they were like, when people set you up, right? So he had to fight those threats of like it was you that set up Pop, and then you got other people saying he did it to himself. And there's just so many different things, and you don't know what the facts are. Like you had some people posting a false video of something that happened like 3 years ago of a home invasion where people were armed, and they're like, "This is a video of what happened with Pop Smoke." And then I look at it, and I'm like, now I see the thread, and luckily, people out there, shout out to the people that are in love with facts. They're like, "Bro, this is a lie. You're doing this for clout. This happened 3 years ago. Here's the article and different things like that." So it's just like you said, Dom, like. The information, we gotta wait and see. Like you kind of alluded to earlier, like we said home invasion. It might not be a home invasion. Like we just never know. So it's like, I don't know.
I think it's
the internet
weird.
is a weird place.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Very
like,
strange.
you know, God forbid, I hope I don't go anytime soon. But it's like, I imagine what it's like. Imagine being Pop, like a Kobe or Pop Smoke. You're reading all these fake, like, because I believe there's an afterlife. Yeah. Imagine you just sitting there like, bro, that's not what happened. Like, that, like, why are you lying? Like, it's weird. And also, something that I really, really did not like was the fact that his brother, because the person I think of immediately is like Abby. That's like my best. Me and Abby is synonymous. Everybody thinks we're twins.
Shout out, what is it? What's it at? Shout out Runningham. Abby Runningham 6.
So imagine, God forbid, something happened to me, that everybody's telling Abby, like, this is your fault. Like, mind you, you're grieving.
And he had to come out and defend himself.
Like, you can't even process that normally. These are, bro, they're kids, bro. Like, they're young men. I shouldn't say kids, they're young men. They're
20, they're trying to figure out life, man.
You know what I'm saying? You blaming somebody, like, that's your best friend. And it's like, the way I look at it, you know, street code is like, you take your people with you. Imagine you're indebted to this dude, like, yo, you took me out of the trenches, we're in Hollywood Hills, holding up money, like, this is beyond our wildest imagination. Now everybody's saying you
did it, right?
To somebody that changed your life. That's super
depending on who the person is, somebody might try to make a hit on you.
Yeah, like, that's super grimy to me, bro. Like, the internet is, again, I said it with the Kobe thing. There's a fixation on breaking bad news, bro. Like, why would you? Why would you so happy to do that? Like, you're literally fucking with people's emotions.
Too. It's like everybody want to know why. Like the minute something that's like, how'd it happen? Right. Like that's instant. Like they don't want to be like recipes. I wonder what happened.
In fairness, though, I think that's human curiosity.
It's curiosity, but it's also like they want to know so bad. Exactly. They want to know so bad. They're coming up with nonsense.
We was talking about the Kobe, you know, private funeral thing, bro. They don't owe us this.
Anything.
They don't. Why just like, bro? Let the stories come out. Everybody want to turn to a detective. That shit's stupid.
I think what's sad for me. And it's been like a very, very strange time just for me personally in my life. Like, and I say that I'm not trying to make this about me, but more so because death is so like, I feel like death is so closer and in my face more than it's been in my entire life. And it's like, my cousin passed away over the summer. Kobe passed away. Pop Smoke passed away. There's like a lot of people that's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and Juice WRLD passed away. Like different things like that, and I'm seeing it, and it's just like, it's weird. It's like an eerie feeling, like seeing people that like are constantly just there, and then after that they're gone. Obviously not the case in Pop Smoke, but like he was huge over the summer on. Like he was really, you saw that, like you said, the trajectory of what he was gonna become. And to see that cut short, and I got like little brothers his age, and I look at them, I'm like, fuck, that could have been you. Like anytime I see, more than just him being an artist, anytime I see like a black brother like get slain like that, just cut down like that, and it's like, damn, like
we got like 8 homicides in the year 2020 already in Boston.
Yeah, it could be anybody. Like what happened to him could happen to anybody. That's why as soon as I heard the news, I was like, yo, like, what is it, 4 and 5, whatever? Like all them New York cats, that the young New York cats that are getting to the bag, bro, just like be very careful. Like
Everyone just
tighten up. Like Drake had a good post and he was like, surround yourself with the people you love, let them know how much you love them while you got the time. Like that's important. Like that's all I had to say on it, but like just rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Like,
and again, not making it about me. I said this for as long as I can remember. I'd rather be rich than famous. I don't want nobody to know nothing
I agree.
about me.
I 100% agree.
At all.
I never
like
want
my favorite story in the world is I don't the numbers off the top of my head. I don't know if it's 3 or 4, but Linkin Park. However many you see, there's one that you don't. That's behind the scenes. He's getting money doing all that, but he's like, I don't want none of that.
Yeah. No,
Like
for sure.
that, like, bro, imagine people are saying, because it's weird, like, again, conspiracy theories, blah, blah. They said after it broke, the 911 call was made from New York. People are like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, there must be a setup. I'm thinking, like, maybe he was on
FaceTime,
phone,
yeah,
blah,
on
blah,
phone
blah.
or something.
Boom. 4 people came in. He was in there. Apparently, other people was in there. There were numerous gunshots. He was the only one hit.
Yeah.
Like it's so fishy, and it makes like no sense. And like if I, the goal is to be successful. If I'm ever successful, call me pussy, call me whatever. I'm rolling with bodyguards, like at all times. I'm protected at all fucking.
That's why, like,
that's
the
another
baby,
Can he afford that?
all those
Can he
people.
afford that?
That's another thing too.
No,
It's
but
like-
you don't got to roll with top flight, Obama like security. But you have one big dude with that's armed, legally carrying at all times, bro. And the thing is, 50 Cent was talking about something, and I'm sure 50 Cent probably feels like really, really sad. Because 50 Cent was like, he was telling him, giving advice like, bro, stop rolling with people that carry guns. Like, like, be smarter. And it's like, this is one of the few times you wish somebody was with him with a gun.
Yeah.
4 people rolling, like, bro, could you imagine, like, 4 people rolling? You're the only one that gets hit. Like, that's weird. And it's like, his people must be like, damn, I wish.
Like it was a target.
Yeah. It's
But
like,
my thing is, right, Pop Smoke from New York. We kind of all know his story, and like, if you've watched any of the interviews that he's done, like throughout his whole like media run, as he's been getting more and more famous, like he tells you like, yo, like, growing up, like it wasn't easy, like that. I did things that I had to do to make it to where I am now, like things, someone would not honestly be proud of saying, but like, obviously, like he's from the streets, like we know this.
Yeah. Like there's old videos of
right,
it.
but my thing is, it's like, okay, like when you get there, you get out of that, right?
Yeah.
But one, you're not really out of it. Like you might not be in New York or Brooklyn all the time.
Yeah.
But you're not really out of it. Like you're still
part of you.
Yeah, it's a part of you, but it never really leaves you, right?
Yeah.
From the people that you surround yourself with, to people who know you, people who you deal with. Like, my thing is, if you know that you're in a situation where other people could be envious of you, or like people who you probably didn't, have good relationships with, could probably see it like, oh, like he thinks he's better than us now that he got all this money, all this fame, like. I want to know, like, do you think like that consciously like came to his mind, like, yo, like, I'm in a position now where like people could dead ass come after me, like, whether it was a targeted hit or not, but that just comes to mind, like, why didn't he have better protection?
And plus, there's speculation that, like, not to spend so much time on this, but like the last thing I'm gonna say is there was speculation because there was a house party.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know if that's true or not. There was a party right before, because he was still up on social media. He tweeted like 30 minutes before, right? So they said, the TMZ report said they deadbolted the doors, meaning they locked it from inside, but they ain't turned the alarm on. That's how it was easy for people to break in, because it's not his house. It's like it's like a reality star's house.
I didn't read that.
They gave that to him. So again, that's one. And 2, the other thing that was like, because if y'all remember, he got arrested because he was in Cali. Apparently he stole a Rolls Royce rape from Cali. And then people are saying that it could be a revenge thing because of that, because he talked about,
Nah, I don't think so.
Blueface was talking about it. Everybody sees Cali, everybody thinks it's palm trees, blah, blah, blah. That's still murder capital.
Yeah.
Like, if you steal a car from a hood dude, right? Then you come back to his city. That's again, we don't know the details, but that's one of the theories that's floating out there. That it's like. Because he got arrested wasn't too long ago,
bro. There's a lot,
and then he's right back.
Listen, there's a lot that's happened in such a short time. He got arrested for that. He had a situation with a photographer that pictures that was posted,
yeah.
like, and all those things. Like, we can sit here to kind of wrap this up. We can sit here and like make a bunch of theories, right? We can do this all day, but at the end of the day, the fact is. One, a 20-year-old man lost his life who was achieving his dream at such an early age. And it just goes to show that's like, you gotta, regardless of what the situation is, you gotta be mindful of the way you move, right? And that's a true thing for X as well. Most of the rappers, Nip, that's what I'm saying. Like the way you move, like
but sometimes it's the way them niggas move. Like
Nip
sometimes you don't be doing anything.
Nip wasn't afraid to go back to the hood. Though.
Nah, but we could do this all day. But
that's what I'm saying.
Nip was good in his hood. That was a hater.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it isn't the way you move. It's
no.
That nigga move.
But that day, apparently his bodyguard, Nip told his bodyguard was like, "Go home, man. Just at the
I'm
shop.
good. I'm at the shop.
We'll be doing this."
And that's what I mean. All it takes is for you to slip up one time.
Okay.
And that's why with a guy like 50 Cent, shout out 50 Cent, I love what you're doing. Keep going. Like, for me, I look up to a guy like 50 Cent because he was in the same position. He was in the same position as Pop Smoke.
50 Cent
coming up.
Pop Smoke remind him.
Yeah. That's how. Who Pop Smoke is today is what 50 Cent was. And 50 should have died a long time ago.
Yeah, 9 times. Bro.
Right? So, but you learn how to like, yo, I gotta move different. And that's why 50's here. And
This don't mean grab
50
pistols.
for him.
This don't mean grab
Yeah.
pistols, do stupid shit, but just keep yourself protected. Because
For
now
sure.
you're an investment.
For sure.
You're an
I mean, as
investment.
a female, I think about that all the time. Like, I got the mace in my car.
Damn.
I'd go everywhere with it. Like, when I used to work overnights at the campus,
Fuck bullets, you
I
got
had a
mace.
taser
You
on
gotta
me.
suck with it.
No matter what, I don't play.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying strap. I'm saying like later on.
You gotta be protected.
And then, but
Yeah.
rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Really devastating loss for the hip hop community out there,
Yeah.
and for the young artists out there who are in similar situations. I'm not familiar with them, but you know, besides Fabi,
Chef G,
Yeah.
Bobby, all them,
yeah, all them like
Lil TJ.
TJ, just careful of the way you move and keep being successful and getting away from that life. So yeah, that's all I had. That was my take. On a lighter note,
Right, damn, how we just
started off. I'm sorry,
So
listeners
proud.
out there, but you know, he did
you
deserve
can't
that.
like woo without me like having like chills.
Okay.
You see?
On a lighter note, this past weekend was a very, very controversial. What turns out to be a very controversial holiday.
Are we still talking about this?
Oh yes, we are.
Valentine's Day is like
Yes, we are. In fact, we're coming to you.
Right, you starting off. What
Yeah,
you
you started off.
Oh,
So
my
I like to know one. Let's look at a general consensus.
Start with him.
How was everyone's Valentine's Day? Let's start off with that.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, how? No, Valentine's weekend.
No. We'll start with Valentine's.
No, let's
Day.
start weekend. Weekend.
The
This
whole
guy.
thing.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
Valentine's weekend was good.
It was good.
It was good.
This thing is annoying.
It was good.
It was good. It was
Yeah?
good. I didn't do anything Valentine's Day.
Dude, we're not asking.
Can I go through the weekend?
Go ahead, go through the weekend.
Bro.
I was gonna ask. I was just trying to move it away, not just from you. I was trying to ask everybody. How was everyone's Valentine's Day?
It was smooth.
Smooth or weekend? Yeah, the weekend was
It
smooth.
was smooth. You know, you take care of the people. So day of love. You know, I got my sister sign. You know, I got my little lady sign. I got my mom sign. You know, it just
It was smooth. So the weekend was smooth.
yeah. You gotta do something for the people.
Alright, Kay, how was the weekend? The weekend was smooth?
Make sure you put the clock in thing.
I don't even worry about it. We got it. The weekend was smooth.
It was good. I purposely waited till after Valentine's Day to send my you up text. Just
Oh,
so niggas don't
shit.
get ideas.
Are you up?
Are you
I
up?
waited.
So
Purposely.
you strategically send the are you
Oh,
up
I
text?
strategically waited because I don't want niggas to think like I'm in love with them.
If you are one of those niggas that received one of those "Are you up?" texts,
He probably thought he was special.
just like the tweet that we gonna put out.
no, I'm just You niggas that think everything is like, oh, like it's for real, for real. Like I tell a nigga I want to get married in the future, and he think I want to marry him. No, I'm talking about in general.
She been messing
I want to
with
have
the wrong
kids.
niggas.
All right. I'm saying like in general, you have a conversation with a nigga and you think they instantly about them.
Who? Genuinely from?
Huh?
Where are they genuinely from?
You mean like ethnicity?
Generally, yeah. Where are they from?
All of the world.
Like where you get busy? Where you cook up? Like,
Where do I cook up? I'm
You don't have to
international.
stop.
international? You don't gotta answer that question. She did.
What'd you say?
I said, you don't got
You
to.
got-
I don't know. Me either.
Alright, so we'll go around the room. What did everyone do for Valentine's weekend?
We start with me.
Yeah.
Um,
Steak.
Yeah, so I had some plans. I had some plans put together.
Shake.
You know, who's out in Boston.
Nigga said shit.
I had to, give her little surprises, here and there, keep her on her toes. Like,
Keep on their toes. Who is this guy?
what are we doing? And, I had to,
Shut the fuck up. Tell us what you did, dog.
splurge on a little dinner real quick.
Hey.
But yeah, it was a good time. We just enjoyed each other's company.
Are you dropping the restaurant or is that?
Should I drop the restaurant?
Yeah, there's
Why
somebody.
wouldn't you?
Listen, there's definitely some listeners out there that's looking for a nice date spot, and they need a little
All
info.
right, yeah. If you're ever in the Boston Seaport area, I went to Morton's the Steakhouse. So
You must really like shorty.
pretty good.
Pretty good spot.
Right, I never been to more.
I never seen.
Yeah,
I
I had
never
the
heard.
special. The special of the night was steak and lobster.
Hey,
Hey.
big man.
Yeah.
That's a queen. Whoever that is out there, just know
Yeah, she a
you got
queen.
you got a king.
She a queen.
She a queen. All right.
It was worth it. It was
It was-
definitely worth
Oh,
it. Man.
for sure.
I'd do it again. He said would recommend
That's
10 out
good.
of 10.
You did it again,
I would do it again.
but it's good. I saw the snaps. It looked like you enjoyed yourself, so I'm happy for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Stay up, brother. You know what I mean?
Proud of you.
You know what I mean?
Why you always wait, nigga? I want to hear about yours.
How's mine?
Facts.
Well, I gotta go around if I'm gonna
I know,
go.
but I want to hear
He
from you.
trying to
Like,
defer.
make me
He
No, I'm not gonna
hear
defer.
from
I'm
you.
not gonna defer.
He trying to
So
defer.
I went to this place.
Mhm.
I took that special somebody to this place called Redstone.
Redstone, where
is that?
Redstone out in Burlington.
Relative.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I am super, super weird, so like I like architecture and design and shit like that. So like the inside of it, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Yo.
It looks nice. It looks nice. Listen,
What?
listen. If you're into like the ambiance of places, it's definitely the place to go.
Oh, this
If
nigga
you're-
is
if you're into the ambiance of things, and I'm saying y'all know that's definitely the place to go. I had a good time. We went to King's after. I realized like how washed niggas live, bro.
What do you mean wash niggas?
Like
What is-
really like washed up. Like you'll see.
Like
If you want to see washed up niggas, go to this bowling place called King's on like a Saturday night. And
You was there though.
I was there, and honestly, I felt out of place.
You was one.
I was like, oh my god, this is not for me.
Oh my god.
This is not for me. Yeah, but
Kings. It's a vibe.
I didn't. I don't like the music. The music ain't for me.
Oh, no, music was-
The
It
architecture was off.
The architecture was off. The design was crazy. The lighting, everything. It was not for me.
Understood.
But Redstone, check it out. It's in Burlington. It was a nice weekend.
Is it
I enjoyed
Italian?
it.
What is it?
Pizza money. I have no idea. I didn't really take a look.
I didn't know what.
No, I didn't. I just it got great reviews.
Okay.
It was recommended. I went and it was a good time. I enjoyed myself.
Alright.
So that was my weekend.
Brother man.
Brother man.
I'm not
I know you had big plans, bro.
Big plans.
I know you did, because I see
Hey,
the
don't
snap, bro.
even
I
lie.
didn't even see
You
the
can't
snap.
even
You
lie.
sent me the snap,
Bro, I got a FaceTime, bro.
Oh, you got a FaceTime?
Don't even
I
lie.
didn't
Fuck
get
with you more,
anything.
bro. I
Don't.
don't
What
snap.
did you do? I want to hear.
Yeah, what'd you do? Don't lie.
It's not this serious.
I seen the
Shut
stages.
up.
Can you let him talk?
Oh, my
Damn.
God. Yo, we
Let him
got
go.
that
I ain't go to Morton's like some people. I don't have that type of bag. Nah, we went to a Friendly Toast.
Friendly Toast, okay, Boston,
We
yeah.
got brunch.
Oh, brunch. You started early.
Huh?
And then we was in I don't even remember. We was in.
Now you don't
one.
remember.
was in Dorchester, so we went to this shopping spot.
You took her shopping.
I mean, it was impromptu.
Stop trying to make it little.
I think it was like
shopping.
I think we went to like Ruth's Chris and shit.
It was impromptu.
Yeah.
Saks,
right?
Something.
I grabbed a few things, got her a few.
She grabbed the Burberry.
Anyway, and then we seen the photograph. Horrible movie. Horrible movie.
Damn. So photograph for.
Now, shout out to Issa Rae and all she's doing, but I'm not. That was
And who's the guy? Be respectful. Who's the guy's name?
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it was a horror. I shouldn't say that. I didn't like the way it ended. It stops abruptly. And the dude next to me was
Yeah,
like,
chill, bro. I didn't see it.
No, the dude next to me was like, man, this a knockoff Love Jones. Y'all seen Love?
Oh,
yeah.
Love Jones is really
I
fun.
was sitting next to an older
And it
couple,
made sense.
and he was like, it's a knockoff Love Jones. And I was like, damn, that's actually
For real?
The color of the movie, like the people in the movie, great. It was just like
it was aesthetically
it
it was
For real?
crazy.
Yeah.
It was just a storyline. It just ended abruptly.
I wanted the story
I
to
think
be
it
about
should-
her mom, not about her.
Chill.
For some reason.
Chill, I ain't see
I mean,
it.
yeah, true.
Like her story was
You're not, yo,
It was about her mom, and then it kind of shifted.
Yeah, it shifted.
Damn, niggas. Fuck, you should have told me.
But it's
You
gonna
should
be
have the
no.
memo like, hey, you probably should watch this. We're going to dissect it.
We're not, it's a good movie at the surface of it, but it was just
There's no spoilers I could tell you. Like the movie was
like I
just
said,
Okay.
like we said offline.
It was blah,
you know,
blah.
Valentine's Day is not the only
Okay,
time.
yeah.
Listen,
I
Valentine's Day is not the
can't
only time that I go all out. So it regularly.
Can you call your girl so I can ask her? That's
In other
a
words,
lie.
we celebrate Valentine's Day once a
Bro,
month.
listen.
Once a month.
With me,
With me.
the people that I love, they feel the love all the time. So
I dig
again, it was just.
I got that apple pie at one
Again,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like that's just how I am. I just love making
I
people
know.
happy.
That's
so.
you though.
Which is what I speak for myself.
Yeah.
So it was again. It felt
These
normal.
niggas
Like
look envious.
What you mean? Nah.
Never envious.
They don't like they Gucci.
Yeah.
So, but me,
All
I
that.
just like giving people flowers when they can smell them. So it was again. It felt like a normal weekend.
Did you forgot to mention?
It's
I
not
saw
normal.
the matching jackets. I like that look.
Oh yeah.
That's
Designer
nice.
Yeah,
sneakers.
designer
That's
sneakers.
You forgot to mention
Como
the
nigga.
good part.
They got some.
I see Como they got something.
The Balenciagas.
It's nothing.
Yeah, this guy was really yo. He basically popping tags in the mall. I was like, yo,
Nah, he's
bro.
capping.
Nigga was like, yeah, bro. Hey, baby, let's swipe the card. Heat up the Lambo, man. I'm like, yo, this nigga's really bugging, bro.
Oh, did I bring the Tesla?
The Tesla.
Let's a valet get it.
Niggas get cat.
Wow.
Now, Future said if you love her, put her in designer. So
Period. Future said I can't just get one roll. I have to get that.
Did you have the AP on her?
She got the AP.
She got the AP.
She got the AP.
She belong to me.
There's only one AP out there. I got the budget. There's only one AP out
Okay.
there. Yeah, it was smooth.
It was smooth?
It was smooth. But the most important thing for me was my mom. Every year, I pretend like I'm not gonna get her son, and I get her son.
My mom's all the way in Haiti, so she ain't getting no love.
Yeah,
She ain't got a call, nothing. I love you, mama.
She was real happy. She was real happy with that. But yeah.
Smooth. Oh no! Now we have to combine our nigger energy.
Oh yes, that's a fact.
We coming at her. Listen.
What did I do on Valentine's Day?
What did you do? How was the weekend?
It was good.
How was the weekend? Was good. Okay.
Okay.
What did you do for the weekend?
What did I do?
Go into
I didn't get
detail.
showered in gifts, but
Okay.
I got what.
That's unfortunate.
You got
I
what?
know. I feel like you guys should come together.
What did you get?
Collectively Valentine's Day gifts.
This is your
What did you
Valentine's
get?
Day gift.
Yeah.
I feel like, what my dad got me, flowers. My brother got
What
me
did you get? That's not from a family member.
Oh my god, you guys are so nosy. Well, first of all, like I said earlier, I waited
Okay.
until after Valentine's.
So Saturday. We
Yeah,
paint the
so
picture. Paint the
Saturday.
picture. It's a Saturday.
It was like 2 in the morning. I was leaving my location.
Benjamin.
Spooky hours.
Spooky
Yeah,
hours.
it's scary hours for
We'll be
me.
right there.
2 a.m.
I just
leaving
sent
the
the
location.
hi.
Drop
What
a
are you
pin.
doing?
Drop a pin. Send the location.
You saw 3
Wasn't
dots?
doing nothing. And I saw 3 dots and I was like, oh. But it was not real. Like, he was just asking, he's like, what do you need? I'm like, nigga, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Know your worth.
Know your worth.
He said, "What do you need?
What do you
I'm
need?
like, come
What do you
on.
need? What do you
So then,
need?
yeah, I just,
What? I don't.
I got dick, okay?
Okay.
That is,
That's how it transpired. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's what it was for Valentine's. That was your gift.
No, I told you I didn't get a gift. Like, I didn't get like a
See?
bag.
So, Kings, listen to what you just said.
The ghetto."
No, first of all, I do count that. Let me tell you the difference.
So you don't consider
I feel
dick a
like
gift?
no. I feel like it's like extra intimacy, extra dickly dick, and extra is
Dick?
like different.
Dick?
Like
What's that?
don't give me February 10th dick. Give me like Valentine's Day dick on Valentine's Day. Like if that's the gift, like make it like extra. Like go the extra. Do
Wait,
a
you want
couple
the nigga
tricks.
to, want the nigga to
Like
put a bow on his dick, bro? Like, what
I
you
don't
mean?
know. Just do something different. Like
Dick in the box.
do something.
How about this dick in the box?
That's what I'm saying. Like make it like worth. Not worth it, but like make it like.
So you saying it
So-
wasn't
so-
worth it?
No, it wasn't.
You really wild telling on yourself. Right?
No, but I'm not. I'm not ashamed of it. But I'm just saying, like,
So
if
wait.
you're gonna give dick or pussy as a gift, like, make it cool. Like,
It's
girls
not
will-
acceptable.
It's not
It
acceptable.
is. Okay.
It is?
I mean, like, I would want something in addition.
It's not acceptable.
Like, did you decorate the room for me? Like, granted, it's not my nigga, so you don't have to do all that.
Who
Like,
decorated the room here?
you didn't
did you?
decorate the
I
room.
ain't
I didn't decorate. Did you?
decorate your room?
Nah. Did you? You
I
did?
firmly did
Well,
not.
how did you decorate? What you do? What you
A
do?
little rose petal.
Oh, okay, so he didn't decorate.
Did
That's
you
what I'm
write
talking
Did you write
about.
anything out, or is it just?
I had a little message on the.
You can't
I'm gonna
Can't
message
share
you.
the
Why
room.
I didn't hear it.
That's between me.
And who?
And her.
And her.
And me that you snapped.
Yeah.
I got
Wait, what did you say? You had a message
Well, don't need
where?
to.
Yeah.
Nah, it was a message.
Nah, he wrote a verse.
Oh, on the ground?
No, on the bed.
On the bed. Nah, yo,
Oh!
at least $2,000 worth of rose
Yeah.
petals because it was
No
a
bullshit.
paragraph.
No
like,
bullshit.
there
You
was,
wrote a novel on
he
the
wrote a
bed?
rose like
Where,
there
at
was.
her short? You got a
there was-
hotel?
There was
You got a
commas.
hotel?
There was commas. There was apostrophe. He even
Yeah,
signed
capitalization,
it,
right?
Yeah,
Everything.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of money put
I'm
in
not
the rose
gullible, but
petal.
what if you-
What did?
Bro, what you mean? What did I
He
Like
said-
what? I
What, was
guess
the,
my question is-
what did she take from that?
Yeah,
What was the
yeah.
message
Was
you
it
were trying to
positive?
convey? What were you trying to convey?
Yes, good.
This nigga looking at me like, why you asking that question?
What message were you trying to? You don't have to tell us the message, but what were you trying to convey, brother?
That she's special.
Hey.
It's what she deserves.
So it's a holiday.
He wrote a dissertation.
So it's a
Guys,
holiday.
it's a holiday.
Listen,
Huh?
The way
It's
you
a
do it.
holiday.
we're not doing that.
Yes,
bro.
we are.
It's not a
Hey,
fucking
you did all that for fun.
It's not a holiday. It's not a holiday.
It is, bro.
Do I
It is.
do I get paid?
Here's a
time
better
off?
question.
Let me tell
Oh,
you
yeah,
why
pay
it's a
time and a half,
holiday.
yeah.
Because Christmas Eve, you do not get paid time off.
Oh, I do. I don't know about y'all. That's
I work
together.
Christmas. Well, I
That's
don't.
unfortunate.
I
You get. You guys have Christmas Eve off?
Listen, Walgreens, great benefits.
You fucking work there, bro. Stop pissing me
Best
off.
Buy, talk to me.
In case you don't know, I work part-time in the loss prevention department of Walgreens. Excellent benefits.
Listen.
You're
I can-
lying. Listen. Let me tell you why it's a holiday. You literally celebrate love and romance. On that day, you celebrate Saint Valentine. Like this is a real saint.
Who
So
is
is
that
that?
nigga?
Wait.
It's a real saint.
Who
It's
the
a
fuck
Catholic
is this
holiday.
nigga, bro?
Listen.
In the Catholic religion, it's a
I'm
real
not
life
Catholic.
saint.
That's one.
Okay,
But
but
you
you
trying
celebrate
Are
Valentine's
you
Day.
trying to impose your religion on me? I don't like
I'm
that.
not Catholic either, but I'm just.
So what? So your cultural appropriation? Is that what you
No,
call it?
bro.
Wait,
no, listen.
wait, hold
culturally
on.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. So it's the day to celebrate love. So
Yes.
if that is true, does that mean that I'm no longer responsible to celebrate love?
For the
outside
No,
of that?
it's just a designated day that
Because
you
we don't celebrate
love.
Christmas any other day.
That's not even the day Jesus died, so I don't know.
I know,
why we
But
celebrate
I'm just saying, we
Christmas.
But how we
do.
know?
The pastor knows.
How we know Saint Valentine's,
Brother man,
whoever that
brother
nigga
man.
is?
It's
Whoever
said-
that nigga
it
is.
correctly
Listen,
documented.
I ain't learned about that nigga in history class, so I don't
It
know.
is correctly documented
How you know?
that is
Now you're a
Saint
historian.
Valentine.
Who's-
I am a historian.
Who's Saint? Okay, so what is Saint Valentine? Because
He's the saint of love, like just like you have Saint.
the only
whatever
nigga I
would
know
do
that
something
relates to Valentine is
I
a
know
little
Saint
nigga.
Nicholas.
I know a little nigga in the diaper shooting arrows and shit.
Stupid.
That's a real nigga?
No.
It's not a real holiday.
Okay, but I'm
I was
just
thinking.
saying.
I was thinking about that. Haitians will tell you Cupid is like a demon or something. Like,
You got a baby,
shot by that.
a baby flying around shooting
Guys,
with arrows. That's a real
holiday.
holiday.
I'm not arguing
Yeah.
with us about it because you go the
Listen.
extra mile to show somebody you love them.
Listen.
You go the extra mile to do this. Like, you're not doing that on February 13th.
We gonna wrap this
You
up
do
with
it
this.
Every year
Did your
on
partner-
February 14th.
Did your
He's not
partner
my
get it
partner.
right?
What?
Did whoever it was, did they get it right?
I was good. Then.
Experiment
So he
626.
got it
I
right.
was cooler.
Did your partner get it right?
Huh?
Did they get it right? I'm imagining
They
it's not
do
a
Valentine's
one-way
Day
thing. It's two ways, isn't it?
But yeah,
So did they get
So
it
what
right?
did you get for Valentine's?
Yeah.
I can't disclose that.
Pussy.
No, actually.
Really?
You got gifts.
Oh,
Yeah.
You showered.
Like I said,
I'm confused.
He bought the test. She got the Bugatti. I know. I know it changed.
What did you get for Valentine's Day?
Me?
Nigga said
Me? Now I got these nice. I'm really into socks, so I got these nice socks. It's nothing too crazy. Like,
Yeah. What about you?
they got it right.
Me?
What did you get?
I mean, nothing crazy.
You
What
studied.
is nothing
I mean,
crazy?
honestly, I didn't get like.
You didn't get anything.
I
but
just
you got-
There we go.
enjoyed
There
her
we go.
presence.
Let's
Like,
get to the bottom of
that-
it.
Being in her presence was my gift.
I'm sorry. Why do you guys not like this holiday?
Being in her presence
It's
was
not
my
a
gift.
holiday.
Here's the
It
thing.
is, like, what
it's
is
not
it?
a holiday.
My
It's-
sister-
Like I have
America.
said, period. The day 2K drops, you niggas,
Ooh,
panties
I don't
drop.
even
I don't
play
know.
2K.
Everything
I don't
is
play
like.
2K.
I don't
Oh, well,
play
then you
video
guys are
games.
different.
I'm making 2K a year at Walmart. I need a raise.
Shout out to Rogan for
I need a raise.
tapped in. You know what I'm saying?
That pissed me off.
I
I'm
exhausted
over
my
this.
full-year
I'm
paycheck
over
on
this.
Valentine's Day, so it's not a fucking holiday to me, bro. I didn't even get nothing back in taxes,
I'm not
bro.
arguing.
Listen.
You could claim whatever you purchased. You should save all your receipts.
Well,
For
Well, guess
Valentine's
what?
Day, bro, my tax nigga would laugh at me from, I got her roses. Like, nigga, like, what the fuck?
save
am I
your
doing with this?
receipts.
Yeah.
Nigga be like, you dumbass.
Are you worried about it costing too much? Because if you was broke after.
Oh, now she's talking about it.
No, see, here's the thing. I've been broke.
He has a Bugatti, by the way.
I've been broke. I accept that. That's a part of me. I'm broke.
So you're happy to go broke right
Yeah, he's got a whole
for your
Tesla
girl?
outside. You talking about being
Okay.
broke. Stop
So
listening.
holiday.
He's capping. Listen.
I make $7.63 an hour, bro. This shit's not a game.
So, Ola, another thing that was happening during Valentine's Day weekend.
Which I was kind of tight about, no
Don't
cap.
piss me off.
It was happening. Was
Because I wanna watch. Look,
damn, I didn't even announce the joke.
I got to it, bro. Like, nigga, I
wanna watch that shit.
I'm over here spelling shit on the bed in roses.
The end.
I spelled everything wrong. I had to stop.
So the NBA All-Star Weekend, since somebody jumped to
Yeah, I'm
it,
gonna see this.
Yeah,
what's
All-Star
going
Weekend.
on
Oh, I watched the
this
All-Star
weekend. I watched the All-Star Weekend.
Yeah,
But,
that shit apparently.
Yeah, All-Star Weekend. First of all, I know Kay, you said you did not watch it.
Not because I'm a girl, but because I'm K and K don't entertain. I just don't really.
So it has nothing to do with your
It has
feedback.
nothing to do with me. I haven't watched basketball since like Celtics 5, starting 5, whatever. Wrong.
Listen to me? Yo, listen.
Yo,
I haven't watched
Yo,
every
tennis.
team
Oh,
has
and then-
every team has
no,
a-
but like that was okay. It was a specific starting 5.
Yeah, every team has a
Big
specific.
three.
No, bro, the
Big
big.
three.
Yes, that's what I. Thank you. You knew what I was
Damn,
talking
that
about.
was like 07.
It was 08.
07.
Okay.
Oh, you got that. You got that.
But and then I watched it again when Kyrie came because I seen him at the Native Mall and I was like, let me start watching this.
Was he weird in person?
He was short.
What? He's 6'2".
Maybe because I seen him from a distance.
Bro, you're short.
Okay.
Yeah, you short in person.
I just felt like he was small. But anyway, I haven't really cared, so I'm gonna let you guys.
Okay. Well, NBA All-Star Weekend. The number one thing I want to start
watched
with.
everything.
The number one thing I want to start.
I hate this thing.
The number one thing I want to start with is, and we had to talk about this in the chat. Common nonsense,
Oh,
which
God.
I did.
Yo, shout out my boy SB on Twitter, Shade.
Hey.
Him and I got the joke. Yo,
Hey.
Common sucks.
Wait, comment that the.
Common the
Ball
rapper.
rapper.
Whatever he is.
Common the
I'm
rapper.
talking about the celebrity.
He said whatever he is.
Yo,
Stop.
Yeah,
You
no.
He
We was talking about-
rhymed refusal with into the purple.
Into the crowd.
Stop.
You didn't watch it, but if you did,
Yo.
I'm gonna break it down for you. So
Don't mansplain.
Sunday,
Explain.
no, Sunday was the All Star game,
Yo, it was-
and Common was the announcer. He was introducing all the players. But the way he did it, he turned into like spoken word or poetry. I don't know what it was now.
As he was introduced.
Yeah, I introduced
And
him.
pretty much
This
was
is
like,
exactly
give me an example.
So it was like, okay, the games we don't come to play. Live from Lowell on Friday is K. That's literally what he did.
Yeah.
he said,
Started
No, it
at
wasn't.
point guard. Like,
No,
yo,
like what he said?
come from the gutters. It's my man from Miami, Jimmy Butler.
He was like, this man takes no refusal from the Milwaukee Bucks.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo. It did not go.
Now it was
Y'all acting
big.
like you love this.
Now it was big.
hilarious.
The
bro.
memes were funny. Like,
Yo, everyone
that's-
after?
the game started was supposed to start at 8.
Oh
This shit did
my
not tip off
God,
till 8:45.
yo, that shit
Carmine
had
had to get bars off.
Bro, he had to get his bars.
This shit was so trash.
The shit he did with the little kid, that was smooth. Like the D Wade,
Yeah.
the Jordan. But when he started introduced, I'm like, bro, wrap this shit up.
Hold up.
Bro, this shit
Hold
is
up.
not it.
So no,
Was
no,
he serious?
Carmen,
That's dead ass.
no, Carmen was awful. Carmen was awful. I love Carmen
I feel like that's
too.
Carmen.
Shout out to Carmen, but dog, we don't need that. We don't. Whatever you were doing, we don't need that.
Some nigga was like, whenever he checked in, I cried so much I need a poncho. Started that point guard for the Lakers.
Yo, the jokes I was flying. Carmen, we love you, but dog, that's not what we want. That's not what we wanted.
That seems like it's entertaining.
Bro, this shit was
He
hilarious.
said we traded in a young core. I wish the Pelicans would have picked
Oh,
him.
yo,
Coming off the bench for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma.
nah, that shit had me dead.
I said some shit for Brandon Ingram, but I forgot what it was. That shit had me crying.
No,
bro.
like, and you can see the players' faces. These niggas, like, you know, they're like,
What the fuck?
Yo,
they're bobbing there.
Bro.
What the fuck this nigga just say?
what did y'all think
Another
of?
awkward moment
What was
that
it?
happened. The national anthem.
Oh, chill. We gonna get there.
Bro.
We gonna get there.
I saw the memes for that.
I don't know how old she is, but Shaka's sexy. I'm gonna just put that out there. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You were thinking it. I said it. Shaka looked good, but she was on.
She looked good for her age.
Cocaine.
First of all,
she looked good.
First of all, I don't know what the fit was. The vision for the fit. She came in that
Bulls
Bulls,
jersey, right?
when they came in with the sleeve joint. Dog, I was like,
Listen, Shaka Minaj. She looked like Nicki Minaj.
she does look.
She
Nicki
does.
Minaj looks like
And you gonna tell me she don't look good? All right,
Nicki
then.
Minaj looks like
Niggas looking at me crazy because that Shaka look good.
They just said she
You
could be
said
our
sexy.
grandma.
That's
I
weird.
don't give a fuck. For a geezer, Shaka can get it.
For a geezer.
For a geezer, Shaka can get it.
Nigga got no respect for Shaka.
Put that on wax, bro.
But no, I'm not gonna front. Between her and Fergie's halftime,
What was worse?
I think Fergie.
Niggas was
Fergie
laughing
no
at her.
question.
Bro, her boyfriend was threatening players.
Yeah.
They were laughing, bro.
Trash.
And then niggas, the Warriors made the remix.
Fergie
Nah,
was horrible.
nigga, Draymond, who was it?
Draymond,
Somebody,
Cat,
Curry.
Steph.
Curry.
Nah,
Draymond.
Draymond said,
Nigga, Chance was laughing.
Yo, nah. All them niggas
Don't get me.
laughing.
Yo, everybody.
I'm not.
Fergie's was the worst.
Nah, but Shaka's too though.
Shaka was just, it wasn't bad, it was just all over the place.
Stop.
She was like,
Bad too much.
bro, first of all, she ain't use her, what's that medicine the old ladies use for the, I don't know, menopause? She ain't use that. She was
How
on
do you know that?
Because me and Shaka been talking.
How do you know she was on her?
Shaka, we
Shaka
know.
looks good.
Shaka, listen to the
How
pod.
do you know she takes menopause pills?
Because we talk.
Listen.
She came into Walgreens. I was at work and we spoke.
This thing is annoying.
Oh,
What do we think of thoughts on the contest?
The dunk concept. Aaron
Aaron Gordon got robbed.
Rob, highway Rob.
I wouldn't say
Aaron Gordon got
Yeah,
robbed.
yeah.
I wouldn't say he got robbed.
Is
It
this
should
for
have
the
been a
meme
tie.
for
The nigga-
Wade thing?
Fuck D-Wade.
Oh, okay.
Fuck
Is
you.
that
I'm not saying it should have ended in the tie.
But you're saying fuck D-Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was Dio was a judge. I'm not saying this is why I think he should have won because his dunks were way more creative.
He got
and he
all
was
50s
doing
to the very last dunk.
and he was
The nigga dunked over
the shit that he was doing.
And you know what pissed me off the most? I didn't mean to cut you off. You know what pissed me off the most? There was a 5'3" nigga on Twitter that was like, yeah, well, he ain't clear. Aaron.
I know who the 5'3" nigga is.
Top dog is 7'5".
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, he didn't clear him, nigga.
Oh
He's
my
still 7
God.
feet.
7'5". Ain't got
He
the
like a
dunk
little
on.
person
You know who
is
he's
telling
talking
you.
about?
You didn't clear.
A little person. Oh, you didn't
God.
clear, bro. You're 5'3",
It's
bro.
niggas under 6 feet.
It's a little person.
Yo, relax. Relax, bro.
Yo, chill out, bro.
We're not putting. I didn't say it was him.
Hey, I didn't know who he talking about.
Listen,
I saw that tweet.
Nah,
I saw the tweet. I looked at it. I was like, you know what?
niggas was like, bro,
I'ma slide.
bro, he didn't clear him. Bro, he's 7 foot.
Don't say
5,
niggas.
bro.
The little person said,
Yo,
It's always a little guy. There's always
Talk
someone.
about
Someone that ain't jumping that high.
Who's the scamming? Who's the scamming?
Nah.
Who's the scamming little person?
Bro, stop.
Shout out to the
Don't
scammer.
do that, guy.
Shout out to the kid that was not really 18.
The 18-year-old.
Allegedly. Shout out to that.
$250,000 because he was crying on Twitter. Idiots. You didn't see that?
I retweeted
I-
that.
Yeah, idiot. I didn't even watch the video.
Yeah, idiot.
I scroll right past it. I don't care. Why you crying on the internet?
Yeah.
Listen, listen.
Crying on the
Kids
internet?
are bullies. The young kids go through it a lot, guys.
Why you crying on the internet?
Listen.
Fight back.
Chance had the halftime show.
Oh, I thought it was.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Chance had the halftime show. What we
I didn't
fuck
see
with
that.
it.
I didn't
watch it.
I was with him writing out the roses, the notes. I ain't watching.
Yeah,
it.
this is the part I didn't see.
Wait, I missed that.
You didn't see that part?
You didn't watch either. Good job. You didn't miss anything.
What did I miss?
Chance rap. You didn't miss anything,
not?
bro.
I don't know how to.
No. Answer the question. Why didn't you see that?
We was writing messages in rose.
So we was putting down rose petals.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm joking. I didn't
I
know.
flew out to help him. I didn't watch Chance, bro.
I flew out. Soft flex. I flew out to he flew you out.
I don't like how humble you are. It's kind of annoying.
What you mean?
Like, you get it where you get it. Say you did.
Yeah,
Say you
nigga.
drive the Lambo. Say you did
Yup,
this.
say it.
Say you bought
Yup.
your Balenciaga. Say it.
Ooh.
Shout out Jay Gooch, bro.
Oh,
Just say it.
Listen, I ain't buy her Balenciagas. I bought her stocks. Come on, bro.
Except Tesla. Don't buy Tesla. Shout out Jay Gould. Shout out Jay
Jay
Gould.
Cool character.
Mentor you. It'll change
Mentor,
your life.
change your life.
It'll change your life.
big guy.
You ever been to Nirvana?
Nirvana.
Yeah, talk to Jay Gould. He'll get you there. Don't worry. Listen,
Easily Jay Goo's the smartest person I've ever met in my life.
what did we think of the game?
I loved it.
Oh, it was
We're
great.
still talking about basketball.
It was great.
I thought the game was dope. I like.
I say this all
I hated
the
the
time.
beginning, but I
I
like
say
this
this
again.
all the time. Yo, I hate Giannis's game. Yo, like, it's so not fun.
Nigga, aggressive.
He just pushes you out the way. That's just not fun, bro.
It's fun to see.
Nah, that shit's not fun. He missed 2 dunks too, bro.
He was thirsty.
And niggas had him in, he was talking shit about James Harden. James Harden sucks. But he was talking shit about James Harden, and niggas put him in a straight jacket in the fourth quarter,
The
bro.
clamps on.
But Embiid, I heard, was
You
hooping.
put the clamps on.
Giannis was not.
Yeah, I heard.
Giannis was not.
Giannis was not.
Listen,
He trying to talk shit.
I love this.
should they stick to the format? The
Absolutely.
new format?
The format was dope. I like. Let me tell you what I.
Can't wait for
I love the fact that they kind of took the street ball aspect of it and implemented it into
It
the.
was from the Big
A certain-
Three.
a certain
Ice Cube
point.
said
Yeah.
he was doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the Big Three, but Ice Cube said they do that in the Big Three.
Yeah. That was honestly
Yeah.
that kind of like revived the All Star game
'Cause they made 'em competitive.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you was not
yeah.
watching that shit.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I miss Steph, Clay, Kyrie, Kate. I think I don't
PG.
know.
KO.
Listen.
Kyrie wasn't in the
I hope the
game.
NBA, please, somebody from the NBA, I pray you're watching this. If Kyle Lowry's in the All-Star game,
No more.
break my fucking
No
face.
mas. No mas.
This nigga took 2 charges in an All-Star game, bro.
Bro, this
The
nigga.
All-Star game is where you showcase skill.
Nigga
This
was-
nigga was taking
Nigga was
charges.
thirsty to get
If
charged.
he's at the
see that.
All-Star game next year, I'm not watching it.
Listen, one thing for sure, I don't want to see that. Kill it, cow.
Yo, if you watch it, you'd be pissed off. Like,
But
you was
like-
doing everything to ruin the game.
But I'm gonna say this.
This is supposed to be fun.
I thought the All-Star weekend was great, especially coming into the new decade. I hope there's many more to come. I enjoyed it a lot. I want to see the stars play.
Keep Rudy Gobert at home, too.
Yeah, keep Rudy Gobert. I hope we don't need that.
Stifle Tower.
But just all
Stifle
guards,
Tower,
man.
Fresh
And
Legs,
like
I don't
2
need
big
that.
men. All guards and 2 big men.
I agree. And then kind of lastly,
Oh, boy.
this is a big topic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Somebody pull up the clip. You know what clip I'm talking about.
The Boosie
The
clip.
Boosie. Pull up the Boosie.
I only have the don't cut.
I know you do.
That's the
I had to send the chat today.
Listen.
Don't cut his dick off.
Listen.
I hope we are like all on the same page about this.
Zaya Wade, Zaya Wade, I
Miss
don't
Wade.
know, Miss Wade. recently, D-Wade did an interview. He did not, I just want to be clear to the listeners and to the viewers, to my knowledge and from what I've seen, he did not talk about any reassignment. He only spoke about that they knew since Zaya was 3, they knew that there was something different, right? Mm-hmm. And in growing up, you know, now 12 years old, she decided that, you know, she's a woman, and the Wades have fully embraced it. Gabrielle. I'm saying no, KK. I say that, and I don't know if I'm using the proper terminology. I say that because at the end of the day, she came. She was like, "Hey, this is what I am, and I'm transitioning to."
There you go. Perfect.
So if that's the case, right? Isn't that a decision?
She decided at this moment.
Yeah, at this moment, I'm going to embrace that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Perfect. Yes.
Right. So
I misunderstood. My bad.
No, it's all good. So like that. So that happened, and then. You know, Wade had the interview. Everything was smooth, and Wade's really championing this on. And Boosie, little Boosie, came out with a video.
Wait, let me stop you.
Stop.
This nigga was in the middle of Planet Fitness.
In the middle of Planet Fitness. He had a message.
Imagine you working out, minding your
mom
business.
coming home from a 9 to 5. She's at the gym on the treadmill, and Boosie's yelling, "Don't cut his dick off."
Listen. So, after you got the clip, play the joint for the listeners. Play the joint. It's really short. Yeah.
Excellent.
Play the joint.
Refresh my memory.
I'm playing it right now.
Put that volume on. Turn that shit on.
Yeah, run it back and put the volume on.
Fall in love with him. But his dick be gone. I go, like, bro, it's going too far, dog. Don't cut his dick off. Like, bro, I'm sorry. If you don't be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off.
Nah.
Can you put it back? I can't hear it.
As a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decision yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
Hey, yo!
Bro, this is in the middle of Planet Fitness.
Listen. So, what you heard? One of my partners hit me and was like, "Yeah, listen." One of my partners hit me and said, "Yo, listen. It's out of bounds. You should never speak on somebody's kid." Now, that's a given. Now, remove that. This is not a regular family. It's not a regular situation. And what I mean by it's not a regular family is Wade is someone of stature, and it's in the public eye now. So everyone has the right to chime in.
I don't like how you've been laughing.
Right? So my question is this: one, in hearing that clip, is Boosie wrong or right in the sense that not removing Dwayne Wade's family,
removing the fact that
no, but just you, if it is your child and their child is 12 years old, and say, "Hey, mom or dad, I feel this way," and and they say, "Hey, I want to have surgery now," right? Are you embracing that, or are you moving away from it? Yeah.
Why didn't he wait till he was in the parking lot? Why he do it at the gym? Bro, he did this shit in the middle of the gym. If it's your kid, right? Are you letting them have a surgery? One, again, D-Wade did not bring up any reassignment surgery.
Right.
I'm just asking and giving a hypothetical. If it's your child,
okay.
are you one, allowing them to have the surgery, knowing that they've made this decision, right? Are you allowing them to have the surgery, or is it too soon?
Well, I don't know if you guys know, but you have to go through like therapy. Like you have to go through like all these things.
Yeah, it's not like
if therapy clears
yeah.
my child to change their sex, because sex and gender is two different things. If they're cleared to change, they go through all the process and they feel like this is something that like they need to do to feel comfortable in their own body, then like I'm gonna go ahead and let it rock.
You're gonna do it.
For clarification.
Because
gender is how you feel. Sex is what you are.
yeah, sex is bio. So
I know. I get
whatever
that.
is social.
No, I get that. Trust
Yeah.
me. I went through RA training enough.
And yeah, so you know.
Yeah.
I think Nigga said he skipped that.
But
I
yeah,
think
but my question is, if it is your child,
yes,
right? Because you walking around it, you letting.
If it's my
you letting-
child, I just said I'm gonna let it rock. Like I'm
Okay.
gonna let if like they get through therapy,
Yeah.
and they can do the hormones and they can handle all this, then that's something that they feel like they want to do. Like that's
Right.
what they're gonna do. Like it's their body. Who am I to be like, oh, like that feeling is fake?
At
It's a
12 years
phase.
old.
At 12 years old.
Okay.
But
Really?
I say this because the process of going through sex, like I have never experienced this, and the process of going through sex reassignment is more than it is to get a gun. So
No,
I
I
feel
get
like
that.
you know, like like
That's why I threw the
somebody
hypothetical.
like
They
no
went
one's
through it.
going through like all that for a phase, like for fun. Like
No,
no,
it's not
one's
even
doing
that.
all that.
Yeah.
So I feel like if my child genuinely feels like this is what it takes for them to feel comfortable in their
Correct.
skin, like
Then let it happen.
yeah.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just get to
Yeah, I mean, like 12 is young and like it's
Mhm.
gonna be tough. What are you, 6th grade? No,
Yeah, 5th and 6th.
5th, 6th grade. Like it's gonna be tough, but like the process of going through it in general takes forever.
Six.
I was in
6.
eighth grade.
Huh?
No, 6. You're about 6.
I was in
6,
eighth
Why
7.
you skipped like 5 grades?
Yeah, 12, 13, 14.
Uh-huh.
I'm special.
12, 13, 14
Yeah,
is around that time. You're like 6, 7, 8th grade. Yeah.
No, I was in the 8th grade, bro.
Niggas can't.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
But
different, but I get
I think-
Actually, no, I was in 8th grade too. I started high school at 13.
Y'all smart niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I graduated at 17. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in 8th
Is
grade.
it like,
listen, I would.
okay.
Listen,
You
listen.
still work at Walgreens, nigga, alright?
Oh, hey.
So I thought you said it was a job. Now you're attacking me?
Well, listen,
I'm just
So-
saying,
so you
Walgreens
let
is
it
a very
happen.
respected job.
Donnie, would you also let that happen? Same situation. It's your child.
I understand both sides.
Don't bring Wade in. It's just your child.
I understand where Boosie's coming from. And I understand
Nigga, what?
the message he's trying to say, like you said, he's too young. The message, he was ignorant in his delivery, but what I deduced from that
Country nigga, by
he
the
was
way.
12 years old. Like you just said, it's. Could you imagine how did you feel at 12 years old when your little middle school boyfriend broke your heart? How'd you feel? My point exactly. A little like you
Yeah,
say.
she walked into that.
See, yo, you shitting me? You shitting me? Like exactly.
But that doesn't, just like me not knowing what I was doing at 12 doesn't dismiss what somebody else was doing at 12.
But that's what he's trying to say. He's saying it's not. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying he's too young that his mind may change. I understand
But
that
like-
message. Her mind may change. I understand that message.
Yeah.
But me again, what I said from the jump when I heard this is, bro, that's their family. You can't police them. And you
Wait,
can't
wait,
expect.
aside,
That's what I'm
Talking about
talking
your
about. Just
family.
you.
Me, I'll do what's comfortable for my child because at the end
So
of
you
the day,
letting
Yes or
them make
no?
that decision? Yes or
at
no?
12 years old,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. And why is that?
Let's talk through it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and I'm not saying it's the same thing, but it's kind of like a tattoo. Somebody says if you want a tattoo, think of the idea for 2 years, and 2 years later, if you still want that same tattoo, go get it, because your mind may change. And that's not me saying, oh, like, don't do this, but I'm gonna say I will let you make your decision at an older age, but let's talk through it.
Okay.
That's my standpoint.
Okay.
You say you're.
My opinion?
This nigga love
No, I like to hear everyone else, but my opinion is really if it's my child.
And how would you feel
no.
if I was yelling at you from Planet Fitness? Tell me.
Kurt, don't cut his dick off.
Bro, in the middle of a gym.
Listen.
It's benefits like that. Like, we couldn't do that at LA.
Listen,
Lifetime.
I would not.
You
I
pick
would, I would not let my 12-year-old make that decision, and the reason why is because, like you alluded to, and like you kind of displayed, at 12 years old, even
Nigga
though
said I displayed.
even though you know at 12, even though you think you know at 12 years old, you know you're not even fully gone through puberty. You don't understand your body yet. Like there's a lot at 12 years old where your body's changing, right? So it's like I'm not sitting here telling you that he could wake up one day and like women, but that is a possibility.
How did you know you like women?
No, I knew I loved women.
I knew I liked women since like preschool, and I was resting on my caretaker's titties.
So why is it different that like his idea might change, but yours never did? So why is it like?
You like niggas, bro?
No.
But
That's
it's
what I'm
not
saying.
weird. Like people
No,
be like,
in
"They
life-
wasn't born that way."
Listen,
like they made that
hold
decision.
on,
But
hold
like,
on.
how are you straight? I was born that way.
No. Slow down.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Slow down.
I just
You know you. here's the thing.
He love niggas.
No. Here's the thing. In every man and woman's life, like you get to a point where like you understand exactly who you are as a person,
Right.
but you don't just off the bat just know who you are as a person. It's just in living in society, you learn like, okay, I like women, right? That's how it happens. You don't just wake up and just be like, I like women from being a
I didn't
little
wake
kid.
up. I was just like, I just knew.
No, that's when I say that. That's not what I'm saying. Like, oh, his mind may change, but it's I'm not gonna have you make a permanent decision.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
That's my.
What if he's
So
like?
the issue is the age.
Yes, that's my issue.
Gotcha.
My issue is not the
Bro,
decision.
would you let your parents trust you at 12 to make decisions?
If it was up to me at 12 years old, my life would be an absolute shambles.
No, any decision at 12 years old. Do you trust yourself to make those
It's
decisions?
hot and
It's
cold.
just me.
No, that's anybody.
Bro, no.
Nobody's trusting
Scientifically proven
Yeah.
your brain is not developed.
Y'all
And
niggas'
if-
brains don't develop till 35. So
Bro, relax, bro.
I'm just like,
But listen. My
you-
point is,
You know what?
my point is
I'm not gonna attack you.
to stay on track.
I'm again.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I want you to attack me.
No. My point is to stay on track. Is that at the end of the day, for me, at a 12-year-old, absolutely not. I'm not letting you make the decision to cut
Do you
your
guys
chin.
watch that TLC show, I Am Jazz?
No, I don't watch TV.
And then,
Pastor,
I'd like to get your
Pastor.
What you got?
But here's the
Chef,
thing.
I eat
Hold on. Is that this religious? I love to hear his stuff.
Yeah.
It's your child.
Yo, where's your
Are
God?
you letting him make that
Yeah.
decision?
You don't see my shirt.
What's it say?
I'm
His
not-
shirt says
No, my shirt, not my hoodie.
What your shirt say?
God's
I'll
plan.
show y'all after. What was the question?
At 12
again?
years old, are you allowing your child to make that decision?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because, plain and simple, you're 12 years old. You may think you know what you want, but at the end of the day, like, you're too young to make that decision. We don't.
Let me get my phone and see what
Bro,
age
like,
you could actually
you
do
can
that.
think this now, but, at 12 years, at least for me personally, at 12 years old, like, bro, you're undecisive on everything. Like, you might want one thing now and then another thing the other, like, another minute. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I understand, like, this is like a more serious topic,
Okay.
but I think the same thing applies. Like,
When I asked that question, do you think, and I think we might have misunderstood. I don't mean to get the genitalia.
no, I know what we're talking
I
about.
mean make a decision in terms of
I know
I
what
am
you're talking
transgender.
Right, I know what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm following.
I'm talking about the reassignment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See?
No, I was following. I was following
Okay,
with you. I was
okay.
following with you. If we were talking about gender reassignment, hell no. Like, you ain't doing that.
That's strong.
Bro. Like, what?
But yeah.
Sorry,
But
man.
yeah, but like, to make that, that's like a, it's such a tough and like sensitive topic. I feel like
Yeah.
people are like afraid to really say like how they feel. But like honestly, like bro, like you might think you're this one day. You might get to high school. You're 16 years old and you like bitches. Like you want to see some titties. Like
Whoa,
you know,
whoa.
No, I'm just being honest. Like you're too young.
It's our daily reminder.
My
His
views,
views
yeah,
do
yeah,
not
we know.
reflect.
No other podcast. That number 4.
I am my
Right.
own
It's not-
person.
It's 3.
Now that it's number 3.
I guess.
Wait, guys, but it literally says like mad doctors don't do it until the kid is of age 18. So this argument is already null and void.
Okay,
No, but
no,
that's what we're not talking about gender
We're not talking about
reassignment.
reassignment.
We're talking about them
Oh,
being
I was talking
transgender.
about-
Oh, we're talking about the feeling?
Yes.
Oh, we're not talking about the
So like, hey,
Oh,
Dad,
at 12?
Mom, Dad,
Yeah.
I feel like I am a woman. Like my son comes up to me.
At
"Oh,
12.
God."
Okay,
At
that's
12.
cool.
Yeah. I thought you was talking about the surgery. I'm like,
I was-
oh.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to.
clarified that.
I want to clarify
So
that. I'm
Boosie
talking
got
about the
banned from
decision.
Planet Fitness for no reason.
Right.
Why do you do that? You're not
For the
allowed
content, bro. For
Hey.
this.
Hey, but was he wrong for doing that?
Did you say what he said?
I don't think he was wrong for saying what he said because at the end of the day, we all have freedom of speech. We cannot pick and choose when and where or what we want to speak upon.
100% agree. I made that. Shout out to
You feel me?
Twinkle. I made that argument. Young Thug came out.
Just because, hold on. Just because it's not,
Right.
I guess you could say
Right.
I guess you could say nowadays it's an unpopular opinion.
Tell him, Pastor. Take your time.
You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, yes, the way he said it obviously was ignorant as hell.
Sweating and everything.
Delivery.
The delivery.
Come on, dog.
Although it was funny,
You want to sponsor Planet Fitness?
although it was funny, we gotta remember he is talking about somebody's actual kid. Like,
Yeah.
like Dwayne Wade,
That's
a
up there.
well-respected person in society. Like, we got to take in mind, like,
Black father,
black father,
champion,
exactly. But
Poor dog.
at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like, you can't get mad that he's just giving his opinion. Like, yes, you might not agree with it, just like a lot of things. Like, we might not agree with a lot of things, but
Like hiring a sex worker for his child.
at the end of the day,
Here we go.
at the end of the day, that's his opinion. If you want to state his opinion, he has every right to state his opinion.
Okay.
And no, I don't want to get sponsored by Planet Fitness. Pastor does.
I actually do have
So-
really like
No, but a sponsorship.
Oh, nah.
We gonna get
Y'all
that
keep
going.
that.
So we continue to follow the Zaya Wade Chronicles. Shout out to the Wade family. I
So
know
love you, D.
it's
love
a
what
great
you're
time. It's a tough time. I want to thank Kay for taking the time out, joining us
We wrapping
tonight.
it up?
Oh, we wrapping up?
We wrapping up. Listen, we're gonna go around the
just
room.
getting started.
We're gonna go around the room, get our shout outs in. Viewers out there, we appreciate y'all stopping by the hood. Who do you want to shout out? We'll start with Endo and we'll go across.
We're gonna shout out to the family. My mom, my dad, my grandfather, my sister. Shout out to. I think that's all I want to shout out to.
Pastor ain't gonna say God. Can you believe that?
That's crazy. Alright,
You're not gonna say your Valentine? You're not gonna shout out?
shout out to my Valentine.
I got special shout out. Shout out to Kingland Cosmetics. We on the lookout for that.
Yes.
We got candy. We got makeup. We got lip scrubs, lip gloss. We got the whole shebang. And shout out to Yetunde, who's the owner of that. Special somebody, really rocking it, holding it down. Mad love, mad respect at Candyland Cosmetics. Check it out on IG, Twitter. Black businesses really moving for Black history. I'm really proud of that. I know she worked really hard on it. So yeah, go support that. Shout out to my fellows over here, the guests, the lovely guests for joining us. I know it's not always easy making it out here, but we here. More content on the way, more announcements on the way. Shout out to Life, shout out to the young ones, the old ones. God protect everybody out there. Yeah, mad love to Mama too. I wouldn't be here without you, Mama. Like,
Yeah. Shout out to my loved ones. Shout out my family. Most importantly, to the Jackson family. They're mourning their loss.
For sure.
We hope God wraps his arms around you at this time. Shout out to Jay Gooch, because I remember me and Jay were talking about Candyland.
Yeah.
The next step is how about we sell candy and actual real estate together, but you're not ready for that.
yeah, not ready for the vision.
We'll talk about that offline. Shout out to YB,
Yeah.
Candyland.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Lakers. They're playing right now. I love the gang. Memphis, baby. And yeah, we're
Big
gonna
shout
keep
out.
it rolling.
Yeah.
And shout out to, because niggas want to do that. Shout out to my Valentine.
Aww.
All three of them.
I
My
like
sister,
Oh,
my
I was gonna
mother.
get messy.
Steve, he that rich.
I always want messy shit,
You
bro.
know me.
Shout out my sister, my mother, and my special somebody. And
For sure.
Go ahead.
Shout out to me.
Okay. Explain yourself.
Everyone said shout out to God, shout out to everyone, shout out to me.
Cat. Shout out to you guys. Us in general, working hard. School, work, life.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Getting by day by day.
Yeah.
Shout out to us for surviving and living life
Shout out to
to the
my
fullest.
loss prevention at Best Buy
Yeah.
coworkers.
And listen, at Walgreens, when y'all come in and you pick up a card and you don't like it no more, don't put it in the fridge section, because I have to go arrange that.
I hate that.
Oh, God
Somebody
damn.
took a TV, put it in the couch section the other day.
That
I'm
shit
looking
look
at it.
like, bro, I got a job.
You know what I'm saying? But then there were 4, episode 2, season 4. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all stopping by the hood. And we out. Stay tapped in, everybody. 1,
Shout
2,
out
3,
Jay
ready.
Gooch.
Shout out Jay Gould.
Shout out to Jay Good.
Girl power, girls.
Right?
1, 2, 3.
Tapped
Tapped
in.
in.
We're